Hey fellow agents, this is Agent Smith and we are playing Quest for Glory 1. So in our previous episode I left off here where I was practicing. I did a fair amount of practice on here. I got my throwing up to 67. I've done a few things actually, like right now my character is overloaded because I went and bought more daggers, so I have 5 of those, and I also bought chainmail armor to hopefully help me. I bought those from the merchant in town. So I'm going to go ahead and continue exploring this land as we haven't done very much of it as it is, and there's still got to be places for us to check out. So we were basically along the edge of the road line, and I figure I'll start heading north from the edge of the road, but before we reach the pass that was closed off. So let's go ahead. There we go. Road. Oh, hey, who's this? Next to the town's wall, you notice a man who appears to be waiting for someone. His dagger looks like a particularly deadly weapon, and the thief handles it with great skill. Alright. There's another thief, huh? What's in it for me? If you give me a silver, I might have a bit of info you can use. Alright. How about I pay you 2 silver? Okay, what do you want to know? Double you up. Who are you? Just call me Bruno. Bruno? What do you know about Baba Yaga? She's an ugly hag who lives in the weird house who knows some magic. Her place is due west of the Baron's place. Can't miss it. And for 2 gold, I'll tell you how to get into her hut. I don't need to. I already got that information. Thank you, though. Baron? Yeah, just take the road north from here past the healer's hut and go till you get to his castle. In fact, actually, what I'm going to end up doing to explore, is go to the healer's hut and head directly east from there, all the way across the land to see if there's anything of interest for me. And that would make me just north of where I was before. Monsters? Lots of monsters in this valley. Most of them are wimps, though. Okay, like what? Do you know anything about the Antwerp? Yeah, the Antwerp is a good monster for you to fight. It loves to play. Yeah, well, tell me how to kill it. And goblins? The little pests are just northwest of the cemetery. They're a bunch of wimps. So if I go southeast from where I found that enclosure with all of the goblins popping out at me, that should be easy enough. And the warlock? He's some kind of magic user, and he laughs a lot. That's all I know. He's on nitrous. That's what it is. What about this healer? She's got some good potions. Her hut is just to the north of here. Alright, man. Well, thank you for your information. I'm going to take a jog up to her place, actually, and drop all my stuff off. If you want a good time, try the dragon's breath at the bar. Oh, wait. Shoot. Now that I think about it, is he going to be there? Please be there still. Yes. Let me save and use my hand signal at him, because he is a thief. Bro nods and makes the counter sign. You need to talk to the sneak about the password. You can find him in the alley at night. Well, I knew that already. Can you tell me more? Tell me more. Oh, geez, I gotta pay you again. Here's 2 more silver, you jackass. Nope, nothing, of course. That was a waste of money. Alright then, thank you for nothing, jackass. Alright, let me go give her what I have so far. Maybe this will satisfy her needs. Politely knock on the door, and after a moment you hear the inside bolt slide open. A voice from inside says, "Come on in." I don't remember what I made her sound like. It was like an episode ago. Well, you just what can I do for you this time? I think I have things you want. I think you wanted flowers. Thank you. I can always use flowers for Marana's piece and potion making. Here are your silvers. I believe that you wanted any empty bottles I had. I think we need this green hair. I'm assuming you need the green hair. Thank you. I'll save this for later use. Okay, thank you, I guess. And a mushroom. Was that you that wanted the mushroom? These are very nice. I'll dry them and grind them into a powder. Here, have some more. I don't don't remember who wanted them, but they're not hard to find. All I gotta do is go back to the fairy circle for them. You can take these excess bottles to... Oh, you know what? What about this? What about this water from the Flying Falls? Thank you for the offer, but I really don't need any water. Okay. Here you go for the flask. And the other flask. Now I will buy from you before I go on more stamina potions this time around. I need stamina. Stamina. And healing. And stamina. I need to get rid of these apples in my inventory, so hopefully I'll have a reason. I remember they were for a puzzle, but there's like literally, I don't know, 100 pounds? Something like that, 0.2. There's like 10 or 15 pounds worth of stuff, and I am reached over my limit. 71 pounds, and I can only carry 61. So I'm getting a severe backache, as he says. Hopefully it's not killing me, but it's certainly making me exhausted to move around. It is increasing my vitality, though. Either way, let's head directly east, like I said, because that'll be just north of the road that we came up on and explored already. And hopefully we'll find something interesting as we work our way back around, continuing around the edges of this place. I'm going to go back into walking. We get the opportunity to get a couple of fights in here and there, screen by screen, saving as I go. Yeah, it's getting a little snowy. Nothing, huh? Hey, I fully expected to get confronted by something. Guess not. Ooh, what is this? Oh, hey. For from the Frostfield fares forth this fighter. Hunger has hurled me hither from home. My name is known in the Northlands as Braugi. Barter with blades clash, or bargain with me. You rhyme just in time. Yeah, let me save in an alternate file so I don't actually do the wrong thing. And try to talk to you first. Braugi, that's a weird name. Braugi I be, to boast of my boldness, strong as the storm that sends forth the snow. Fiercer in fighting than foes in their fury. Fear for now this frost giant fighter and flee. What about the Northlands that you talk about? Far from the Frostfield fares forth this fighter. Hunger has hurled me hither from home. My name it is known in the Northlands as Braugi. Barter with blades clash, or bargain with me. It just says the same thing. Bargain? Find me some fruit for to mellow my mead horn. Gift I will give of a gem that now glows. That'll get us into Baba Yaga's place. And I got all that fruit. Jewel from Jotunheim. Flare of the frost flame. Fetch to me fruit that will fill up my fists. It looks like it will take a lot of fruit to fill up those fists, which I happen to have. Fruit? Like what? High point of harvest, the finest of flavor, apples or oranges, peaches or pears. Okay. Mead? Mead is the mother's milk, mighty yet mellow, that brings joy to giants and madness to men. Okay. And the gem? Glow of the frost flame that fills up the night field. A jewel that is flawless, the finest of gems. Okay. What about your hunger? Hollow my food house, for my hunt has been hindered by having to hurry here from my home. Okay. And what about fighting as our option? Fiercer than frostbite, my fury is fearless. My axe is its edge, as is the ice. This warrior is willing to wield now the war drum. The battle axe blazes and bellows for blood. Well, I'm gonna leave you alone, but I'm gonna give you all these fucking apples I have because that'll take the weight off. It's perfect. I just mentioned these. No longer overloaded. That's a lot off your load off your mind. Fruit you have found to fill all my food stores, thus filled the bargain my gem you have bought. Broggy has bartered, and all has been answered. The mead it may mellow, and now I head home. Broggy strides off through the cave on his way back to his northern home. I thought that was going to be a more vicious-looking cave. The cave looks very eerie and ominous. Can I go in the cave? I want to go. I guess not. All right. Well, at least we cleared all that shit out of our inventory, and we got the glowing stone that I think we need for that skull. And now I'm only carrying 59 out of 61 pounds. Boy, I got to build my strength up, man. Can I just do push-ups? That would be awesome. Push-ups all day. All right, well, that ended that, and down is to the road and the path we went, so I guess we'll start heading north from here. I said north. I'll turn a corner here. Definitely getting our way up to the top of this whole thing. Start heading. I think we've cleared nearly everything except for probably empty fields of nothing, so that's pretty decent, though. The size of this world is not bad. It's actually not too hard to navigate if you get a general idea of where places are in conjunction to each other. Just have to follow around. May not be the fastest route, but, like, follow around nonetheless. Oh, we're going into something. Better save while I can before I end up doing something stupid. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. This road seems to wind forever up the mountain. Quite an impressive rock group. Oh, hey. A sign appears. It reads, Willkommen of Zaberberg. Okay. Another one. Another sign appears. It reads, Trespassers will be towed. Turned into a toad, I'm guessing. Hopefully this is the way I gotta go up this path. They don't even show me walking it. To the mountain. There's something up here. Maybe this is where Erasmus is. They said Erasmus had a huge castle, so up on a mountain somewhere. Sure enough. You feel as though you have just scaled the Matterhorn in full armor. What a climb. You can see all of Spielberg Valley from here. After you finally catch your breath, you see that you have reached the rather eccentric-looking house that you saw from below. There's an ugly gargoyle above the entrance. Oh. Stand fast. He who would the wizard see first must answer questions 3. That's like, the Monty Python. What is your name? I'm gonna say it just like him. My name is Kane. What is your quest? I want to be a hero. My quest is seek the Holy Grail. I love it. I just happened to be in the neighborhood and thought I'd drop by. I want to be a pirate. I want to boldly go where no one has gone before. I want to be a hero. Who put the aura around the town? Ooh, not Erasmus. Arana, yes. And a right peaceful place. She made it. Go on in. The wizard will see you now. Go directly up the tower. Do not dally. Okay. I don't know if I want to see him yet, but alright, let's go speak to the wizard. I thought it would be more of a hassle. I thought he was a villain, honestly, so maybe not. This room is full of odds and ends and stuff. The wizard must be a real character. Poor stuffed peacock seems bedraggled, worn, and overused. It's the famous dunking dragon. You haven't seen one of those in years. It's a mouse. I bet that's him. There is a strange figure on the bookshelf. It looks like an overgrown rat wearing a wizard's hat. There's a moderately large and fearful dragon at one time. Maybe this is him. Your eyes are drawn to the eyes of the figure in the portrait. His intense stare is unnerving. This would not be someone to trifle with, for he looks subtle and quick to anger. Erasmus likes to keep his suits well ironed. Badoonch. His puns are worse than my puns. Well, I'm gonna follow suit to what they say. I'm not gonna touch anything. For all I know, this and that are more than likely one of those two are him, or both. So, for safety, let's just go ahead and not touch anything since I'm being watched. Yep, exactly. And the rat. Maybe that's his familiar. I thought the gargoyle was a familiar, but I guess not. Come in and sit down. Fenrus, our guest has arrived. Cheese, please. He's a familiar character now to me. I wonder if I swear I've seen him somewhere else. Ah. So, it would be best to wait until Erasmus puts down his cup of tea before asking any questions. Do you know the difference between a wounded Triceratops and a magic user casting the fly spell? No. One is a raging saurus, and the other is a soaring magus. Stupid. I figured one was a dying lizard and the other was a flying wizard. Sorry, Fenris, but he who tells the jokes gets to make up the punchlines. Okay, anyway. Who are you? I'm a wizard of some renown. Okay. And what about Fenris? What am I? Some sort of object? Am I invisible or something that you talk about me behind my back in front of my face? Sheesh, no respect. It's hard to take anyone very seriously who wears such a ridiculous hat. Yes. Not yours, though. Tell me of magic. If magic be the loot of life, play on. The quote was music, not magic, and it was food, not loot. How about magic makes the world go round? Money makes the world go round. Oh. Very well, then. To put it in my own words, magic is the essence and the soul of life, and the wizard is her poet. Actually, it was Merlin who said that first, but he used the term magician, not wizard. Fenris, there are times when you would look better as a newt. Why is that? Because newts can't talk. Neither can most rats. He ain't wrong there. Alright, well, tell me about Zara. Zara has a real flair for the theatric. Her entrance at this magic shop is a bit showy but effective. It's a pity she has no sense of humor. Just because she doesn't laugh at your jokes doesn't mean that she likes the sense of humor. It just means that she has good taste. That's actually true. And you know Baba Yaga? Baba Yaga is good at curses and shape-changing spells. She has a nasty temper and doesn't believe in safe hex. So it's best to stay on her good side. You have to watch her. She cheats at cards. So do you. She started it first because I wanted her to get a taste of her own medicine. Shame she still beats you. Yo, Fenris, Barry's off and smack. Do you know what it takes what you get when a Tyrannosaurus running 25 miles per hour eastward meets another Tyrannosaurus running 15 miles per hour westward? No. Tyrannosaurus Rex. I figured it would be that. I should have said yes. What about these curses? The curse Baba Yaga placed upon Baron von Spielberg was a fine example of creative cursing. Upon von Spielberg and all his clan, this the curse I now demand. What I will shall come full measure, so shall ye lose all that ye treasure. I should probably say measure correctly, treasure. I'd say words wrong, words weird. Of course the problem is that for every curse there is an equal and opposite counter curse. So what's that? Because I need that. A counter curse is a cure for a curse. It usually works against the one who cast the curse in the first place. The counter curse for a curse of the Baron goes, come a hero from the east, free the man from in the beast. Bring the child from out the band, drive the curser from the land. Alright, well then that gives me everything I need to know. So to break the curse, a hero must get rid of Baba Yaga in addition to all the other things. It does not reflect well on Baba Yaga. Yeah, that's what I figured it would be.
Nothing reflects well upon that ogress. She has a face that would break anything but a magic mirror.
True, but then that means that I've got to make him not a beast, and obviously the daughter is a member of the bandit clan. Or band. A magic mirror.
There are many types of magic mirrors. One of the more common types is the one that has a strange face popping up every so often. Reminds me of the one in the master bedroom. That's not magical. No, but it does have a strange face peering from it whenever you are in the room.
Ah, it's talking shit.
At any rate, I used to have a nice magic hand mirror, misplaced around here somewhere. It could be used to reflect a spell back upon the caster. So if you happen upon a small golden magic mirror with a dragon handle on it, you'll know it's mine. It was the flagon with the dragon the mirror had a leer. Oh, that's right. Well, if you find a magic mirror with a face on it, you'll know it reflects spells. Did you hear the joke about the witch's broom?
No.
That's odd. It's sweeping the valley.
Stupid jokes. Oh my goodness.
Let's just brush that one aside, shall we?
That's even worse. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we know about the magic mirror and the counter curses and the curses. Oh, Arana, I think is next.
Never matter. I only built this vacation home here a century ago. Arana has a nice little magic meadow in her name, northwest of here. Pretty respectable spellcaster, I imagine. The protection spell she casts over the town is fairly good, but I believe she missed a few places. You're just jealous because the only thing with anyone named after you is a soft drink.
Excuse me. Erasmus, huh?
I thought that Erasmus's Razzle Dazzle Root Beer was a wonderful name for the product. It's a shame the company went broke afterwards.
Protection spell.
Arana's spell prevents the use of excessive violence or hostile magic within Spielberg's walls, with the exception of a couple of places.
The alleyway. Yeah, probably the magic shop. People's houses for safety. Maybe that's why the cat licked my face instead. Places, like what?
Looks to me as if she missed the back part of the alley and the spell only applies to areas in town above the ground. Pretty shoddy if you ask me.
So you can get injured in the Thieves Guild.
Nobody asked you.
But I expected so. And the other spellcasters, like Henry, I think his name was.
Basically, anyone who uses magic is a magic user. Anyone who casts spells is a spellcaster. However, to be a wizard, you need to have undergone initiation in a Wizards Institute of Technocery.
Technocery, that's a weird word.
In the land of Shapir. Magicians and sorcerers are wizards who specialize. I myself strive to master all aspects of magic, unlike those narrow-minded specialists. You wouldn't lose your amateur standing after all. I prefer to think myself as dilettante. Does that mean that you tease pickles?
Dilettante, taunt dills. Oh my goodness. Initiation, huh?
You need to complete your quest here before you can become initiated as a wizard.
Well, if I was a wizard at all, then yeah. What about spells?
It's important for a magic user to know as many spells as possible. You never know what might come in handy.
Alright. I think that exhausts that track, of magic. Let's talk about these brigands.
They're supposed to have a warlock working with them. From what I have seen, he's more a nincompoop than a necromancer. Do you know the difference between a cheetar and a comma?
No.
A cheetar has claws at the end of its paws, and a comma has a pause at the end of its claws.
Oh my goodness. That is so bad. A nincompoop, huh?
He laughs too much when he casts his spells. That's because his jokes are funnier than yours.
And a warlock, is that different than the rest?
The only thing that I've seen the brigand warlock cast is sneezing powder.
What about the necromancer? Comment.
Isn't that the vampire who fell in love with throats?
A necromancer.
No, that's a necromancer.
They took my joke from me. Boo.
A necromancer is a magic user who's rather unsavory relationship with corpses.
Or necrophilia. Ooh, necromancer. Necromantic necrophiliac. That would be unsavory relationships.
Does that mean the necromancer has ghoul friends? It means the necromancer is someone who deals with the undead. Canasta with cadavers and spades with shades, eh?
Alright, man. You guys are a trip. Can I talk to Fenrus? What about yourself, Fenrus?
What's there to say? For a rat, I'm a really great guy. Although for such a great guy, you're really a rat.
And Erasmus, what about him?
Erasmus is my familiar. Isn't that the other way around? Familiar is my Erasmus. Well, I've always found Erasmus to be overly familiar. No, I mean, aren't you my familiar? Tisk, all these years and you still don't know.
Alright, enough of all of this. I don't think there's anything he could really do for me right now, but that was good information.
Not in my house, you don't.
Well, I guess, oh. Thanks, man. That saved me the trouble. Did I get some stats out of that? I have an intelligence increase. That's not bad. And I got some time to rest. Not too shabby. Let's keep walking around. I should be about to reach the same location that I started in, theoretically. I apologize if it seems like I saved like a million times, but this game is a lot different than most adventure games, as you've seen if you've been watching so far. It's very RPG-like, a lot of story and tree structures and tree structures and conversation and stuff. So you have to be careful what you get into, and be careful on every screen you go to, because if you get into combats, you're kind of stuck unless you survive. So. Oh, somebody might be texting me. I hear weird buzzes in my speakers. You know, when you have a cell phone near a set of headphones or a cell phone near a speaker. Yep, there it is. Okay, back off. That ogre I'm not ready for. I still don't know what I'm going to do for fighting him. But that means that I am back all the way full circle, 2 episodes later? Having made it all the way back to Arana's Peace. So, or Field or whatever this is called. But that's good. So I'm going to save this. I want to see what my stats are, because I want to see how good she is for me. I got 26 health and 3 stamina left. I was about to die in that combat. My weapon use, my dodge went up. I did pretty good in my some strength, agility, vitality. Decent upgrades across the board. It's not bad at all. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some of this free it. You could eat here once a day. The sweet, juicy fruit of the tree is amazingly satisfying and refreshing. How refreshing? Not really refreshing at all. Okay, never mind. Alright, well, can I sleep here? Because it's really getting close to that time. Sleep all night. Yes, there we go. I'm going to sleep through the night into the next day. I do need to sleep until night so I can meet with the fairies that should be at the fairy circle, but this is a nice place to rest. And we can work our way over. In the next episode, I'm going to go over to Baba Yaga's hut, and we're going to go ahead and see what we can do for her. Maybe find a way to get rid of her. Then we might have to sleep till the night one day to see how that goes, because chances are, it's going to be some crazy fighting shit she's going to want me to do. You awake as the sun begins to rise. Maybe I can even get the other, pretty much everything I need. Everything I need. I'm going to get everything. Now my stats are good? Yes, full night's rest. My health has gone up. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a great day. Hey fellow agents, don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking the button in the center of the screen. You can also find the last video by clicking the button to the left, and you can take a look at some of the other stuff I've done by clicking the button to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good day.